Watch PunkTV.ca for all the best modern rock videos and interviews.
What about the themes? How involved are the band in coming up with the ideas for you know, the glory and the honor and all of the tales and everything? Is that all something that you guys are all into?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really like on our first album we sing about like warriors and swords and dragons and stuff, but like, you know, since this, for like even though we've still got a kind of a name with dragon in it, but like all the lyrics since the second album, like we've actually like completely never sung about any of that kind of fantasy stuff at all. It's all about kind of, you know, real life things and like, you know, just stuff that around you. I mean, it means something to us. You can't. People look at the lyrics, you can't really say that's about that and that's about that. They're kind of like written in a poetic way, so you can't tell. But like, you know, we know what it's about, and other people can make their own interpretation of it, which is kind of cool. I think. You know, I think it's nice if you like a song and you can try and you can think, oh, that means that to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it leaves a little bit to your imagination.
Yeah, it can mean something to everyone instead of just meaning that or that. Yeah.
Because perhaps nowadays everything is too literal, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it depends. You know, a lot of music you listen to country and western, and it's always like, yeah, I went down the pub and then I went there and then I went home and rogered my missus. You know, it's like it tells you exactly what it's about. You know, so I think it's cool that people can make up their own mind.
All right, and back to the first question I asked you: what is an ultra beatdown?
It's a beatdown, or it's an ultra one.
Beatdown is getting the shit kicked out of you, right?
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing is we never heard, that word doesn't exist in England. Like I never heard of it before. And the first time I actually heard that word was when we were doing the album. Herman was watching one of those karate, like, you know, that I don't know what it's called, jiu-jitsu fighting or something. And he was watching that, and I know it's really popular here. And they were going, yeah, you guys gonna get a beat down. And I was like, that's a cool word, beat down. And even though it's probably been existed in America for years,
yeah.
And so we got this book of words when we were making the album. We just write down like random words that we think are cool. So I wrote that down, and then we just kind of try and put combinations of words together, and it ended up being that because we thought, well, it's got to describe the music. So like it's like the music's going to come and kick your ass. That's the idea.
And the ultra.
In an ultra way. Yeah.
So it's like Spinal Tap. It goes to 11. It's one step bigger than just the beatdown. It is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like supposed to explain the music. It's like, you know, it's like more extreme than everything else, and we thought it was kind of sounded like futuristic because like the cover's kind of futuristic and the music's kind of modern and futuristic sounding.
Anything exciting? Videos coming up?
There's a new video coming out soon, and it's called The Last Journey Home, and that's our first attempt ever at a slow song. Not counting ballads. We've done a ballad on each album, but we've never done a generally sort of mid-paced song, so that's our first one ever. And which we always said we would never do, and then we kind of ran out. We thought, well, we can't really do another 8 fast songs, so we'll try something different.
I know the label Roadrunner didn't come to you and say, we need a ballad, we need a radio hit off this album. I know they didn't do that.
No. And to be honest, I mean, even though the songs are fast, like it's only the drum beat that's fast. I mean, you can still, even though they're all bat, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, you know, something like Slipknot can get really popular, and they're like basically death metal, you know. So like, I don't think there's really a problem that we're too fast. I just wanted to try writing a mid-paced song. The
first one is, what would surprise kids most to learn about the band?
That we're not actually gay. Everyone says we are.
And the second one is, which of the following experiences have you had? Have you seen the face of God? Have you had an alien encounter? Or have you seen a ghost?
Nope, none. Sorry, pretty boring answer.
We're searching for something to believe in. There's nothing out there?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
It's been Sam Totman here from Dragon Force, one of the great honors of my career.
Oh, really? I'm sure you say it to everyone.
No, I don't. Actually, I love this band, so go out and pick it up. It's Ultra Beatdown. I'm here with Dragon Force.
Rock! Watch PunkTV.ca for all the best modern rock videos and interviews.